Okay, I'm out here in Oceanside, California, visiting my son who just got back from deployment with the Marines. It's Lance Corporal Scott Kviz Jr. And Scott, before we get started, on behalf of everybody back home, I just want to tell you that we are thankful for your service and we all love you and miss you a lot. Scott, you've been training in the MCMAP program since you've been in the Corps. Could you just briefly describe what that is?
The MCMAP program is the Marine Corps Martial Arts program. It's a standard to which the government wants the Marines trained at. It involves grappling techniques, knife techniques, pistol techniques, disarming, bayonet techniques. That's pretty much the quick summary of what MCMAP is.
All right. Now, this last deployment, you were able to reach a milestone, and that being you actually got your black belt in the program. Could you just give us a quick rundown of what you had to go through for the actual test?
Well, the actual black belt course was a couple weeks of, it was a lot of physical training, a lot of like cardio circuit training, and then you would go do bull in the ring. You go through 10, 11, 15 guys, whatever, after you already did 45 minutes to an hour of working out. You do sparring, stand-up sparring, knife fighting, stuff like that. And then you would do, practice, you know, sustainment training, just go over techniques. That was pretty much like our 3 hours. That was about 3 hours every day. And then the actual test came. The last circuit we had to do was you and a partner, you had to do a bunch of exercises, and then you go in the ring. We did like 2-on-1 with from standing to ground, 2-on-1 with you had a knife, opponents had a baton, and then you grapple and the instructors in it, because everybody you go against is black belts who've already been through the course or instructors. So it's tiring because you're smoked and they're all fresh, just waiting to jump in there. And they do incorporate softening blows, no face shots, something like that, but definitely sit there 2-on-1. One guy's sitting there obstructing your airway, and the other guy's just dropping elbows on your thighs, and it's pain. I mean, after it was hard to walk for a couple of days after that was done, because I get pinned down, and yeah, it's rough. Sorry.
I bet it was. I know from past experience that even just you and I, we put each other through some of that stuff in the past. Now, you trained and also taught at Victory for a couple of years, and I was just wondering, do you feel having that 2.5 years under your belt at Victory, did that training come into play, help benefit you in any way as you were going through this program?
It did. I mean, there was people there who, some guys have strong wrestling experience, but there's not too many people overall who have like a good knowledge of whether it's the ground game or standing up. Like, cause there's a lot of guys that will grapple, bull in the ring, whatever, and they can't even get the dominant position. They don't understand it. So definitely gave me, a heads up as far as my grappling and sparring went. I mean, just from the knowledge and practicing it, definitely it gave me it was a benefit for me in the course.
That's awesome, Scott. Well, I appreciate your time, Scott, and once again, this is Lance Corporal Scott Kviz, the United States Marine Corps, former Victory student and instructor. Thanks for your time, Junior.
No problem.